was mad that I mentioned it. So,
And then
And
she
she was
tried to
real
pawn it
mad.
off on her son.
Yeah, she used her son in saying
She
that her
was
son
real
drives
mad,
the
and I
car, but
actually had that person tell me if they needed to that they would come on here and admit to calling me up saying that they are who called me to ask if they had that red car. I told them no, I didn't need them to have any of this stupid internet drama brought on them.
she
Who
used that her
found out about
son
her
drives the
husband?
car, but yet he has a learner's permit. So an adult would have to be in the car regardless. But she acts like he's out driving around by himself.
Who was the one
Listen,
that?
It was funny that she
I just
seen me.
my whole thing is that man is a RSO, right? That man she has proof of that. She has proof of him reaching out to minors. So why in the fuck are you with the man and bringing other people's kids to your fucking home where he's at? You're a fucking disgusting pig just like him. Just
Which
like
is
him.
why people were doing what they were doing to reach out to the parents. Not no ill intent. Not because we wanted to sit and fucking chat with minors' pictures. And it
Yeah.
wasn't even pictures. It was just a Facebook.
Maymay still can't tell me one thing I've lied about. Tell me one thing, Maymay, that I have lied about. Because the thing is Bullet can get up there and say whatever the fuck she wants. But you notice how she doesn't show receipts. I can show screenshots and recordings for everything that I've said.
And also, Nicole, I didn't say shit on her until she started talking trash on my daughter and my husband. And the shit she's saying about my husband is untrue. And I'm going to deal with that.
Yeah, she takes up for him. She'll go to fucking war for him over her own kids, bro. And she proved that on the internet. It's not just hearsay. Like, she does that. She goes on the internet and defends him.
I moved away from her though because she was blocking me out of lives. I found out that she was making money claiming my dead horse was hers and she needed money to bury it. Like, there's so much shit I found out since moving away from her. And I did nothing until here recently when she started talking shit on my husband, telling lies on him, changing a story of a traumatic incident that happened to him. And if my husband had done the shit that bitch is saying, he would have been arrested. He was not. He was given victims assistance paperwork and everything else. So she's nothing but a two-faced liar and is mad because the truth's coming out about her and she can't scam a bunch more money out of people.
She even tried to tell us that he moved out when he's still at
She
that
always
address,
comes to
and
that.
he
She
got on a
always
damn
says,
call.
"How do you know he's living here?" Because I've heard you say it.
He spoke on the calls and in the lives. You can hear him. He
And I've
spoke to
seen
us.
him there.
And then she said that he was living in the shed.
Also registered there as a sexual offender. He needs to be registered, and he's registered at her address. So if he doesn't live there, then he's going against probation.
When we started pointing that out is right after that when she put him on the phone on one of them calls, and he spoke and he was trying to defend himself. Remember that, Sassy? I think you got that one too.
Remember that? I was there.
When the RSO, got on the phone trying to defend himself. Y'all don't know the whole story.
And it pissed a lot of people off because they didn't want to speak to him.
Right.
First time she did that to us. That
Yep.
was the second time she did that to us in a call. Just put him on the phone.
Yep.
Yeah, and the fear that I have for all these other teenagers, because you know damn well that he has reached out to multiple teenagers and has exchanged pictures and God knows what else. And she just sits there. It's not my problem. That bitch is a disgusting bitch, and I'll be sure to let her know about herself. Every fucking time I see her.
Well,
Every time I'll fucking go live about her non-stop until I make her fucking crazy. You're a disgusting pig. You are disgusting. You don't put your kids first. You are a nasty, grimy bitch, Bullet.
Yeah.
Gotta get out of
And I
here.
told Bullet, I said, you know, it used to make me mad when people would call her an RSO and she'd be like, oh, but it was against an adult. Like, that makes it any better or less worse. Like, no, he's still a predator, okay? But now
Right.
that we have proof that he does and he has attempted to reach out to a minor, he is a predator, and that's not something you grow out of, okay?
No, once one, always one, and they don't fucking change. They don't.
Defends him. She still
And
defends
they
him.
typically don't stop offending until they get put away. So you think about what shit is probably in his phone that has not been found out about.
Well, that he was on probation when he reached out to that kid. And that's why I was so trying to get a hold of that mom, was because the police told me to get a hold of the mom and have her file a police report. He was on probation. But I mean, I could only do so much. I told the girl what the police had told me, and I told the woman what the police had told me. She's going to defend him and make excuses for him. And it's sick that she has people over there that actually believe her lies when all you have to do is listen to her. She talks herself around in circles.
And the thing is, Savage knows that, May knows that. All of them know that over there. All of them can't stand her.
Mama Bear, I did ask her in a call. I said, are you worried that your husband may be fantasizing sexually about your kids or something like that? And she said, I don't know. Who? What?
Her kids are bringing kids over there. Like, come on now.
In this message right here, the one thing I do want to point out other than what's all been discussed, and then Russian goes pause, but he says, I'll send you a pic if interested. Reply with a pic if not. Just say no deal. And then message unsent.
That's what I was just going to point out. What is
The
that
message
message?
unsent is a picture of him.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Exactly.
picture would be this one. Hold up.
Somebody got to go and get it. Yep.
It's this
Think
one.
about it. All that shit that Bullet always said about her young life and how she was trafficked and all that stuff. But what does she think is happening right now? Her kids are bringing.
She doesn't
children
care.
into a home. It's crazy.
She real life doesn't care.
She's part of it.
And this is where we found out the age. WTF.
Okay, so wait, hold on. What do you want me to
16.
play?
Be serious?
What did you want me to play, Grinch?
The one where he gets on there and he says, you don't know all the facts. You don't know the story behind it.
Okay, so that's before the phone call with the 18-year-old. So hold on. All right, go ahead. Talk. A second.
Well, don't we want to finish that call though? Because I think that's when she. Or are we done with the call? Sorry.
I'm not done,
I would
but
have
I'm
played
using
where
the
she
bathroom.
said 16 was the legal
Yeah.
age of consent.
That's what I was gonna. I was. Yeah. Not go ADD on.
I was just bringing it up.
It's just hard because there's so much stuff to cover that it's like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So much.
It's scary is what it all is. You know, fuck this back and forth internet shit. Like, it's so scary of what kids he is doing things to and with. Like, it is so scary.
And
Like,
Megan
we know
getting-
of these few, but think of all of the ones we don't even know about.
Exactly.
Megan-
That's my point.
Megan
You know-
getting mad at us and wanting to try to use this to get people mad at us.
Yep.
If
And
they want
nobody
to
should be
go-
defending that. Nobody
That, and
should be
when-
over there in
Well,
a
you know what
box
it is? Yeah.
defending her, period.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
And when this
Savage,
started
I
coming
had
out-
this out there, we had all this shit out there, and Savage comes with a little fucking trashy cape on to help all the trash bags to to switch it up on us that we're predators. And she knows what's fucking going on. She knows about all this because that bitch fucking stalks me. She knows.
Capacity for her to call me a predator. Like, get fucked.
Who called you a predator?
Savage.
Savage. Fucking whore.
What did you guys
Said
do
that
wrong
about
to
this
try to
whole
protect
group.
the child?
Yep,
Like,
she
where
said it
did
about
you
the whole
guys
group.
go wrong?
She said that we are all predators because we had dropped the information in the chat for less than 10 minutes so they could gather information on exactly how old the child was.
That's not. Savage ain't right for that for shit.
And that
She
we
ain't right
should
for
have
that
never
for
done
shit.
that. And I can promise
Savage,
you,
would Savage not want to go protect that child? Would Savage not want to go dig and try to find that child's parents? Come on now,
Right.
it's fucking common sense.
I
And
was
what if
shocked.
it's your minor child? Like, what if your minor child
Exactly.
was one of those people? You would want somebody to fucking tell you, period.
Well, then
Let's not
Who is the
forget.
one with the husband?
Oh, that was like back. That was back when we were still with Corey and them. That was
No.
He was in one of them recently too,
He
because
got
that's
in
when
the
he
was it?
threatened
Oh,
me, and then she made up the story about my
I didn't know
husband.
that. I wasn't in the call. Sorry, don't jump back.
Wait, hold
Jump.
on. Everyone's talking over each other. What did you say, Grinch?
It was in town hall. It was one of the. It was one of the first ones.
Okay.
Let's not forget though, or gloss over the fact that she said the daughter of her son's girlfriend. Okay, the son's girlfriend came to her crying because now her dad knew what's going on. Why are you not talking to the father? Why are you just consoling the daughter, who's of course is mad that her dad found out and now is in trouble? And then you're going to help her still, hide the fact that she's coming over your house?
When she got upset around a campfire one night, did you let she go in the house upset and you let him go in the house along with her?
Listen, it's all fucking disgusting. It's all disgusting. And shame on anybody that's going to sit there and defend that. Shame on any of them, honestly. And shame on her as a fucking mother and as a woman to not want to protect any of those kids, any child, anyone out there. Shame on her to give that man the roof that he has over his fucking head to fucking harm kids.
Shame on her for letting you bring everybody in to help get the money up to pay the taxes to keep that roof over his head.
Yep.
I'm going to say this. So Savage says, because I just was rereading what she had sent to me, and she says that the reason why she has an issue with it is because she says, imagine if it was one of our children's information that were put into a chat such as that.
Okay, and my rebuttal to that is, Savage, imagine if your child was one of the ones that was at that RSO's house and Bullet was driving back and forth, sneaking behind your back.
Or if it was her child that, not just that, or if it was her child that fucking, he was messaging randomly. You can see that he deleted a picture. Like, come on now, Savage. Get the fucking shit out of your goddamn head. Stop trying to protect every fucking buddy and fucking focus on what's right here.
Well, Savage, if that was one of your kids' profiles that were dropped, I assure you, then you would have been contacted, because every parent of those kids that have been dropped were contacted. So that part.
Yeah, that was
there was no ill intent in any of that happening.
The parents being contacted were because law enforcement that was called is the one that suggested that the parents be contacted to let them know what was going on.
She would listen. She just hates on everybody over here right now. So she gonna go against it, and that's not the Savage. Like, that's not what we do, Savage.
Like,
that's
she
not
needs
how
to
it
sit
works.
on what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, because this is wrong.
Right, and she knows it. She knows it.
Sorry, Grinch. Someone wants up, and I think Serenity is part of Savage, so I want to see what she says.
Where that is?
Not me.
But here, sorry, did I cut somebody off?
I just have a quick question when you're finished. Sorry, go ahead.
I had the volume really low. I didn't hear you guys. Go ahead.
Sorry, I just wanted to ask one question. So Bullet keeps saying she wasn't 16, she wasn't 17, yada, yada, yada. The profile says 1983. But I remember hearing you guys say that, like, the child's high school, the profile picture was like her in high school or something. Wouldn't that be like a dead giveaway that the
Yes.
person isn't in their 40s?
That's
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
made us
You can
question
tell
it.
this is a
We had to
profile that
go
was
to her
created by her mother.
profile first. So we obviously seen her profile. He's playing dumb.
Yeah, he's calling her. He's saying she's beautiful. Come on
Yeah,
now.
You
Like,
can tell this
you can
kid
clearly-
was 16, not 41. There's a big difference.
You
for
can
me.
clearly tell the difference between somebody who is like 16, 17, 18 or somebody who's in their fucking 40s.
Yeah, and then do the math. The profile was created in 2018, so the kid would have been like a 12 or 11.
And the
When
location of the school makes the kid within 20 miles.
Yeah,
the
that's
kid
just
was still
gross.
set, her profile still says she's attending high school.
Even as a fucking adult, somebody jumps in my freaking DMs saying something about a non-sexual, spells out fucking creep. That's just
Yeah, and then
about it. It's just creep.
Okay, wait. Do you guys want to? Oh, go ahead. You have another one?
no, I just wanted to say one more thing and I'll hop down. The other
No,
thing
go
is like who messages somebody that they have like that they don't absolutely know, and right off jump they're talking about giving a massage or receiving a massage. Like this guy has a serious problem.
You have that message, Russian, where he's asking for the non-PG. I don't know what the fuck. You ugly fuck. You ugly
Yeah,
fuck.
because he already got in trouble. Like, isn't that what his charges are for originally? Was violating
a massage.
a
Yeah.
masseuse?
Yes.
Yeah, like there's something really fucking wrong with him. Like, really? I mean, come on
and
now.
why would you, as a mother or a woman at all, want a man like that around you or your children?
All right, let's say she has no choice. Let's pretend he provides. He does not provide because she begged for money on the app. I don't know if you guys all remember this when I was telling you guys to stop. And you didn't listen.
Shut up, Sassy. Shut
Yeah. Well, her man, this RSO pedo motherfucker, took I think $170 and only gave her $40 or $30. I don't know what the fuck he gave her, but he took the money. He took it. So why
I
the
don't
fuck
care
do
if
you
I had
have
to
him
sell
in your
my
house
ass, I
if he
wouldn't
cannot
have him
provide?
around.
Yeah, sorry. Why do you have him if he can't provide for you? You have to beg for gas money. You know that he likes little kids. Why are you allowing this man in your house? And why are you allowing little kids in the house? And Savage, you nasty fucking cunt. Why are you constantly protecting people who like to do things with little kids?
And using
I know your
fucking
mother was a
taxes-
crackhead, but that's no fucking excuse. Why?
Using your taxes as an excuse is the most pathetic excuse. I would pay $1,000, $2,000 more in taxes if it was protecting my
Listen,
child.
let's be real here, okay? Even that the man
I'm gonna jump down. Thank you.
Even if the man was providing, that man would still not be in my motherfucking house. I'm gonna do what I have to do
Absolutely.
to provide and keep my fucking kids and the kids surrounding me safe. Period. So it doesn't matter if he was even providing fucking food on the goddamn table. Bitch, there's fucking food stamps. There's fucking jobs. All the time you invest on stalking people on lives and shit. All the time that you sit there and fucking record all these lives and do all this shit. You could be out there working and taking care of your kids. All these animals that you have, you're not fucking taking care of your fucking kids. You're not protecting your kids, period. You're a piece of shit.
And there's absolutely resources for people in this kind of a situation. I'm sure this would be considered the same as a domestic, you know what I mean? There are resources that she could have taken advantage of to get herself out of the situation. She wants to be in the situation. Don't let it fool you. I think she likes being where she is. And
I think she's into it. Listen, let me ask you a question. Gigi, did the father know that the little girl was going to their home?
He did know that she was going there sometimes. He thought they had broke up.
Okay.
That is what he told me. But he didn't know about the overnights and stuff like that. And he told me he did not know that TJ was an RSO.
Okay.
Then as we were on the telephone, he looked it up.
Okay.
And goes, well,
now
there
let
it
me
is
ask
right
any
there.
normal mother, why would it be important? Why would it be that important to any mother? Any mother. If the parent of the girlfriend is allowing this girl to spend the day at the house, why is it so important? Why is it so important for a mother to sneak this girl to sleep over the house with a fucking camera in a shed? 1 + 1 equals motherfucking 2. She has an RSO boyfriend who content a 16-year-old. Like, what the fuck? What else more do you need? What else more do you need? Why is it so
Why
important for
support
Bullet
it?
to sneak this girl in her house to have a sleepover in a shed with a camera? Why? Why can't she be like, hey, sweetheart, your parents allowed you to stay during the day. It's time for you to go home. Why? Why would you sneak them in with a camera?
Nah.
Bullet, if Bullet really thought that I was harassing her, she'd press charges on me. Bullet, do it. I want you to, because there's going to be a lot of other shit that's going to open up for you, bitch.
Can't. Nobody
She
can
can't do
touch her.
it. She knows she doesn't want to do it. She knows why.
He's
She's
fucking
disgusting.
gross. This is all fucking disgusting.
And Savage, you are even more disgusting. You're gross.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Savage
wild.
is even over there, what the fuck?
Weird.
Like, what are you doing?
So
Just because
weird.
you don't fuck with Sassy, Savage, doesn't mean you don't stand on what's fucking right. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Here, let's
can't-
listen to this phone call where we find out he's 16. I just don't know what this phone call consists of.
Is it the Hager?
No.
You're
Oh.
scared that your dogs are going to attack your kids if they can how many times do I have to tell you that this is a form of harassment? Did you know that the father was contacted?
The father of
I know you
the
called him first.
girlfriend.
I have to tell you. I know you called him first. How many times do I have to tell you? I know that you called him first to try to cover your tracks. Did you? Yeah, you told him you're being harassed. This is a form of harassment. Yeah, you told him. But you forgot to mention the cameras, didn't you? And guess what he didn't know? He did not know that your husband, your boyfriend, is a sex offender. Can you do me a favor? What? And please stop harassing me. Can you do me a favor and keep
And what was the name? What was the name of the man that you contacted? What was the name that you
Listen to me. You know, look at me. You called him.
What was the name?
Listen to me. You
What was
called
his
him
name?
first. You tried to
What was
cover
his
your
name?
tracks. We called him next, and we told him about the cameras, and he Googled
What?
your husband's name, and he found out what a sex offender he is.
What is his name?
How you gonna cover your tracks about that? You gonna
What's
tell
the guy-
me the
what's the
article's
guy's
a
name?
lie? You gonna tell the
What's-
charges is a lie? What are you
What's
gonna
the guy's
say?
name?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Well, you should
If
know.
I'm lying, if I'm lying, I'm lying. You know I'm not.
What's his name?
You know I'm not lying.
What's his name?
You know I'm not lying.
What is his name?
I'm not telling you nothing.
Just tell her what his name is, because this is stupid.
What's the name?
I didn't know the name because I wasn't the one that
His
contacted
name is
him.
John.
John.
John?
John.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
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 Oh, Gigi, what was his real name? I messed up.
John.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause I wasn't the one that contacted him. Katie was, but I didn't know the name. What was the name?
Oh, I don't know if she got.
After they killed the other dog. You are at fault. It is your fault that horse is dead.
Wait, sorry, I got to remember that.
You want fucking children. Through your children. You know I'm not lying.
What's his name?
You know I'm not lying.
What is his name?
I'm not telling you nothing.
Just tell her what his name is, because this is stupid.
What's the name?
His name is John.
It started with
John.
John?
John.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
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 Mm.
So how are you allowing young kids in your house when you know that your
John.
boyfriend likes to talk to 16-year-olds?
So why are you still harassing me?
I'm not harassing you. I am concerned about the animals and children that you have around your sex offender boyfriend. I am not harassing you. You are putting children in danger. You're basically feeding your fucking sex offender boyfriend children through your children. Through your children, bitch.
Do you have proof on that? The father of that child did not know that your boyfriend was a sex offender. Did he know? Yes or no? I can't confirm or deny. I can confirm that he did not know, and he knows now, bitch. And you said his name. What was his last name? Don't worry about it. If I'm lying, I'm lying. If I'm lying, I'm lying, bitch.
Wait, was it George? Josh. Adam.
George, Josh, John. Which one is it? I don't know.
Might be all of them.
Why don't you call him right now and see if we're lying? Call him. Like you called the police officer, right? Is that how you do it? You cover your tracks by calling first, and that worked for you, huh? It's not going to work anymore. Especially with the messages I have. I'm sorry? You heard me, bitch. When did I call the police? You called the police, bitch. We know. When? You called the police and tell them that they are crazy people on the internet. You're lying to them.
Told
and
me
you're
that
getting
she
everything sent
contacted them.
over.
Go ahead. Tell them.
Oh, the cop told me when I was on the phone with him that she had contacted them as well. And that's why he was calling me first to get my side.
She likes to cover her tracks first, and she called the dad of that parent to cover her tracks.
Animal control has been contacted with the messages. There's no hiding. Hiding what? There's no hiding. Hiding what? Let me read your messages. You need me to do that? Yes, please. Is that what you need? Okay. Yeah. Hold on. They got that taste of blood from that pit they tore up. At least Michaela did. I don't believe we had Dozer the first time they attacked him, but the second time I think we did. Michaela growled at TJ as she was eating Rodrigo. TJ wouldn't go near them. I walked right up and grabbed her off him. Dozer, listen. Shelly, I beat the shit out of her and Dozer. I've never punched an animal before, but I laid it into both of them. You remember those? Okay. Yeah? What would you do? What would you do if somebody something was attacking your animal? Oh, why do you have kids? I have a question. Listen to me. What would you do if someone was attacking? If a pit bull was attacking another animal, what would you do? I'm not sure, but I know that once they get a taste of blood, they should not be anywhere near children or other animals. I wouldn't be punching them in the face, and I wouldn't be having them eat horses. You dumb bitch! You dumb bitch! You dumb bitch! No, you're a dumb bitch. No, you are. You know that you're.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Shit.
So open your mouth about it. This of your situation.
Sorry.
So you just what? You're just gonna allow it to chew it up? Is that what you're?
Oh, hold on.
Just answer the fucking question. What would you do? We would have handled it a hell of a lot better than you did and surrendered. You know what would happen? You want to tell you what you would have fucking done? People would have. They would have fucking put a bullet in his head. What? Oh. You okay with it? Yeah, just for now. Both of those attacks are 100% your fault. Would you? Is that what you're saying? Because you don't want to hurt it. You don't want to get its attention to get it off of there. So you just what? You're just gonna allow it to chew it up? Is that what you're saying? Just keep it on a fucking chain and just allow it to chew it up because it's not gonna fucking let go. You allowed that horse to die. It does. Okay, so what if it was an accident and the dog got off the chain and attacked the animal? What? An accident like that, grabbing a hold of that woman and forcing himself on her? Like that? Wasn't though, because those dogs still aren't leashed up. You can't answer my fucking question, can you? We're not playing the what if game. Yeah, there is talk about what actually happened. There is no what if. You said you beat up your dogs and that your dogs have tasted blood once and you still had them in your house with your children and other animals. There's no more what if. They're not in my house. There's no more what if. There ain't no dogs in my house. There's no more. And knowing that those